Hi everyone, this is an urgent message. On November 25th, 2019, the Lord was putting upon my heart to remind everyone who the Antichrist is and how the children of God need to wake up and prepare. On November 25th, I was planning on making a video and I didn't. So I went to sleep. And that night I had a dream, and in the dream, Jesus was giving me instructions on how I needed to make this video, and I needed to send it out now. So today is November 27th, and I really have to make this video because I feel in my heart so deep that I need to make it now. And so here it goes. Back in 2012, around November, the Lord came to me in a dream. It felt like a vision because in this dream or vision, I was walking with the Lord and I had run to Him and I asked Him, I was like, Jesus, is He really pointing to the Antichrist? I was like, is He really the Antichrist? And Jesus said, yes, my daughter, He is. So clear. After that, I've had so many dreams of the Antichrist. I have warned people of who he is, and I started warning in 2012. The dream that I had of the Antichrist that I know that was very serious is the dream that I saw the Antichrist chasing me. And I kept screaming and telling him that I am going to tell everybody who he is. And he did not like that. So he was chasing me to kill me. But of course, you cannot touch any of God's children because Jesus is always protecting us. So I was in the dream, I was running and warning people about who he is and how they need to stay away from him. There was these two black ladies that did not believe me and they just did not want to hear what I was saying. But when they saw him, they started running towards him, and they was just, instead of running away from him, they was running towards him, and they were just like so excited to see him. But guys, right before my eyes, when this lady did that, the Antichrist bit off the lady's head, and then everybody around him now started to believe and were very scared. And I noticed that when he was chasing me, I threw something at his head and he fell. And then in the dream, I said that he is going to rise up again in 3 days. And guys, that's exactly what the Bible says. It says that the Antichrist will receive a head wound, but then in 3 days he will rise up again, mimicking Jesus because he is the false Christ. And so that was not the only dream. I've had several dreams of him being the Antichrist. And recently I had a dream that when Trump is going to get assassinated, and when he gets killed, the Antichrist is going to come to power. He's been the president before, and he's going to come back. I've had this dream 2 times. Recently, the Lord reminded me of this dream, and he was showing me how, it's about to take place very soon. If you do not know Jesus Christ, this is very urgent. Please give your life to Jesus Christ. You do not have to get left behind. This message is really for those who will get left behind, because if you know who your enemy is, you will stay away from him. Remember that John in the book of Revelation said that there were tribulation saints. And so even if you're left behind and you have to go through the 7 years of tribulation, please come back later to Jesus Christ. If you're going to get left behind, you can still come to Jesus. This time around, you're going to have to fight, even if the Antichrist does so much evil to you. You're going to have to stand for Jesus and not deny Jesus, even if you have to not deny Jesus to get your head chopped off. Because guess what? If you rather get your head chopped off and come to heaven than to spend eternity in hell. And this is also for those that are one foot in, 1 foot out. Jesus said, I'm coming for a bride with no spots and wrinkles. And therefore, you need to ask Jesus to prepare you every day to make you ready for this rapture. Because, guys, after the rapture, the poop is going to hit the fan. I'm sorry to say, it's going to be very horrific. Jesus gave me this message in 2012. And he reminded me that it's been 7 years. So I have warned for 7 years. But some people may have not heard this before. And this will be your first time. But it's never too late. 7 years I have warned who the Antichrist is, and his name is Barack Hussein Obama. And those that are going to get left behind need to stay away from him, need to go far away from him as they can, because man, if you see who he really is, you do not want to get left behind. He's going to kill you, especially the ones that claim to be Christians and they get left behind. He is going to have a field day with you guys, man. I pray that none of us get left behind, and I pray that we give our whole heart to Jesus and prepare. Barack Obama is the Antichrist, and the false prophet is Pope Francis. I pray that you're blessed, and I have to go. Have a great day. Bye.